2,500.
Right, hello. Hopefully this is already sounding normal. We're set up on the ILS Bridge runway 31 at Seychelles International Airport. Nothing too crazy, there's the runway straight ahead.
2,500.
Now made is a little bit off, obviously. That may be something in the charts, or it could be this huge crosswind that we've got actually. Not a huge crosswind, but 10 knots coming directly from the right, so it's an 8 knot crosswind component. We've got 6 miles to go, so I'm going to actually switch over to gear down. Put in the last layer of flaps, which you can see coming in now on the left hand side of the wing. The plane's going to pitch down slightly to counteract the flaps coming in, and also try to maintain the vertical speed. Speed brake is now armed. Auto brake low for this approach, we only want to go to the end of the runway. I am now wondering, is it potentially a, what do you might call it, approach? Offset localizer. Because the runway just looks a little bit out of line with the rest of the scenery. Anyway, we'll just land and see what happens. I might just switch to visual at some point soon. 4 miles to go. Some ships starting to come to view, some cruise liners. There's a really big one over there. This is Seychelles by FSDG. I would say it's the most impressive thing I've ever seen, but it's the only one that's available, so that still makes it quite nice. So you can see the mountains starting to reflect now in the sea, which is a nice thing that Microsoft Flight Simulator does do well. Now, it definitely looks like this is an offset localizer, so I'm actually going to adjust
1,000
to the right so that we're at least flying down the glide, the actual angle correctly. Looks like we're a little bit low on the localizer. Coming back in now. About 700 feet from now. I'm now going to aim at the blocks just to the right of the PAPI. The aiming point.
500.
So I'm literally fixated on that point on the runway.
400. 300. 100 above.
Continue.
200. Minimum 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Down and we'll just slowly decel. We need to go all the way to the end of the runway anyway, so I'm going to switch to manual braking and tandem reversers. The rest of the decel we can just do as and when it's needed. You can see on the left we've got Emirates there, Air France and somewhere else. But all of those just static aircraft. I'm actually wondering if it might be better just to delete the auto file from FSDG and use the Microsoft, the Bing Maps, not the Bing Maps, the Google Maps replacement, which now also includes the brand new version of Bing Maps. Nice big taxiway for those heavies. Landing rate seemed quite nice, so let's check what it was. 108 feet per minute, so not too bad. Under 50 is a dream. That's like you couldn't even feel the landing if you were in the plane, but 100 to 150 is quite alright. It's like a firm but smoothish landing. We're going to take this spot here on the left. free. Get some stairs. Here we go. Right, that was the Seychelles. Nothing too exciting there. There is a nicer approach which comes from the other direction, which is an RNAV kind of following this coastline here, which I've done before in a 777, no, 787 on the channel. But the 787 is absolutely rubbish to fly because it's an Asobo plane, even with the heavy mod. To give it more systems, it's still missing quite a bit. But there we go.